Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome. Thanks for hanging out with me this Thursday. Yeah, it is. It's Thursday evening. Had some free time here. Figured I'd hang out with those who matter most, and that would be the subscribers and viewers of this channel. Once again, guys, thanks for hanging out upstairs with us and talking with PDubs, Arcade Loft. We're gonna have a little bit of fun talking about some of the latest and greatest in regards to multicades. That's right. We're going to talk a lot about some of the latest and greatest with multicades. I want to get your feedback as always. Let's do it. Okay, guys, we're back. Let me say hello to the folks in the live chat. We got Alberto Chavez. We got Mike Caputo. We got J Pal Laser. We got, oh man, a Bookhouse Ski Quotes. Joseph is here. Crumb, William Tinney, Rainwater Games, Ritual Dello. Who else is here? I know there's a few more of my favorites. 2Die4, Bobby Broadway, Don, Ritual Dello, John is here as well. Eyes Gaming. And of course, we have, oh, where did she go? My screen flipped on me. Nikki's here. Nikki's here as well. You know what, Nikki? I absolutely adore you. I love seeing posts of, like, your tweets on Twitter of your game room and stuff like that. I want you to know that I see that stuff. And I just love your the power of positivity. Oh boy, here we go. 2Die4 gave us a $50 super chat. What a way to kick off the show. Totally not necessary, my friend. But thank you. I'm inspired. My next project, Horror Cab. Yes, guys. Do us a favor. Oh, geez, I wasn't going to do the plug this soon, so I don't have it ready yet. But Kongs Are Us, our good friend B Kong. He's doing the Mod Wars, which is the Legends Connect mod contest that they're hosting, a community-driven contest. Go watch B Kong's Kongs Are Us video from earlier today. He showed off the 3 projects that were being made. One of them was done by the infamous Jacob Johnson, the guy who made the Coffincade. If you guys remember last year's Build Your Own Legends contest, Jacob won with the Coffincade, and he made a Zombiecade. Pretty crazy. Go watch the video, and you can vote for your winner. You can vote for the winner, who you think wins out of the top 3. All the links and everything you need to know are in B's video. Make sure you guys go check out Kongs Are Us. Mike Caputo gave us a $5 super chat. Keep up the great work, PDubs. Well, I greatly appreciate it. Herb Wars, hey PDubs, thanks for all you do. I appreciate that as well, guys. And speaking of Mod Wars and Build Your Own Legends, just a quick update for all of you. The AtGames Build Your Own Legends contest season 2 is going to kick off National Owners Day weekend. I don't know exactly what day. It could be that Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but we got some great project submissions that came in, and myself and Nostalgia will be putting that show on the air for you guys starting on National Owners Day weekend. Just seems like a great weekend to kick it off. As you guys can imagine, National Owners Day with AtGames is fast approaching. And since I cover a lot of AtGames stuff, there's going to be a lot of AtGames coverage over the next few weeks as we gear up, get psyched up for what PK and the team are bringing to the table, as well as all the cool contests and fun events. 2Die4, whoever votes gets a chance to win a free countercade. Yeah, make sure you guys go check that out as well. That's for the Mod Wars contest on B's channel. Rainwater Games gave us a $2 super chat. Thanks for inspiring and promoting so many of us. Well, I greatly appreciate that. I absolutely love promoting other content creators. Endless One Up. He's a new guy as well. He says that's awesome. Go check out his channel. I'm really enjoying his videos. Go give him a subscribe. All right, guys, let's kind of dive into some of the meat and potatoes. We've already killed 6 minutes. I know it's late at night on the East Coast, even though it's pretty early here on the West Coast. Now, is this really a multicade? I don't know. I mean, it's a device that plays multiple games. Are we going to call the Infinity Gaming Table a multicade? Now, if you guys have been following my channel, I've been covering the Infinity Gaming Table. I don't actually own one. And, this is something that I've been lukewarm on, right? Like, it's a product that I'm interested in because I am a board game enthusiast. My family, my wife and son and I, we love playing board games like, Hero Quest, Battle Masters, Seventh Citadel, things like that, right? And obviously the classics. But when this thing was announced, it just looked like a huge, gigantic tablet. And of course, it had some of the games that we weren't really too like. We didn't want to play Candyland, right? We wanted to play different stuff. And yeah, they got games coming like Ticket to Ride and things like that. Now, here's what's really interesting about this Infinity Game Table is one thing that I've been giving Arcade1Up a hard time about is communication. I personally feel in this space, communication is key. Transparency. By being transparent with your customers, you're going to win every time. Jongshin, as well as AtGames. AtGames is always posting updates via email, as well as on their Facebook pages and things like that. We always know what's going on with AtGames, and we always know what's going on with iiRcade. Arcade1Up, they've been pretty quiet about giving us good updates. But when it comes to the Infinity Game Table, they have their own Infinity Game Table Facebook group. And this is one of the only like arcade and gaming groups that is actually kind of managed by the company itself, even though they have an official page, but the official page is kind of it's managed by others. It's managed by Glenn and his crew of folks and stuff like that. But if you take a look right here, Arcade1Up posted an update earlier today, and this is all we want. We want communication, right? Hey, folks, we have some exciting news. The next batch of games are arriving today. They actually posted this yesterday. My apologies. And though these games arrived today, including Hungry Hungry Hippos, Guess Who, Raceway Grand Prix, and Memory Matching. And it's just really cool that they did that. And, how hard is it to make simple announcements and updates like this for your other products? I really hope Arcade1Up will continue to do this, not just for the Infinity Game Table. Now, taking a look here, some people actually posted some pictures. Like, for instance, here's some of the new games. There's Raceway Grand Prix. There's Guess Who. And they're getting positive feedback. And in fact, when they posted this update, instead of getting crapped on left and right like they usually do, they had a lot of people saying, thank you so much. Thank you so much for, giving us the update. Nice update, blah, blah, blah. Nice to get this update. Can't wait to appreciate it. Thank you for the update. And look at this. I even wrote them a comment. I said, transparency and communication to consumers is the key to success. Well done here. Thanks for the update. But then, this wasn't meant to be snarky, so I hope no one read it that way. I'm still waiting for a Best Buy price drop or sale myself, because in all honesty, guys, because I'm a board game enthusiast, I would like to have this product. As you guys know, my two biggest complaints on the Infinity game table were the games included. It's just all Milton Bradley stuff, right? Except for a couple old games, sorry, all that stuff. Games we've played a million times. So the game selection as well as the price were my two big hangups. But I do think it's really cool. Now, I know I've been ignoring the live chat here for a minute. Any of you in the live chat actually own an Infinity game table? And do you guys like it? Is it worth it? And are you guys excited about Arcade1Up putting these next batch of games out? They actually said in their communications here that the other games that were promised during the Kickstarter that haven't been delivered yet, this is the first batch. And then in other posts, they were saying these might come out weekly, like they might roll out more games in a faster pace because these games are owed to the folks who bought this during the Kickstarter. Let me know, guys, in the live chat if anyone has it. Let me see. Nikki says her kids would just want to watch YouTube videos on it. That's kind of funny. It's a TikTok table. There you go. Some people are saying overpriced, cardboard and plastic. Antisocial. They need to partner with Asmodee. More hobby games instead of mass market crap. Yep, that's exactly 100% what I'm looking for. If in the future we see a partnership like that with Arcade1Up, as well as, if I can get it on a sale, if because right now you can buy this at Best Buy in America. If I could get this a little bit cheaper, as well as if we knew even more awesome partnerships, IP was coming, I would probably buy this product because I love board games so much. Now, I know Rainwater Games, him and I, we love board games as well. So he's not willing to give this thing a chance at all. Me, I'm willing to give it a chance if they add the games we really want to play. That would be really cool. Let's see here. Chris says he was looking to purchase one via Best Buy, and it looks like delivery isn't an option. Really? That's not an option? I don't know. We might want to double check that. Knowing His Power says, do they have any arcade games on it? It's kind of funny you mentioned that because someone had asked Arcade1Up during the thread, and they actually responded. They said, hey, are you guys going to add arcade games to this thing? And they said, we're looking into it, is what they said. And that's also something that I think was rumored, like back when they were actually going and doing like interview shows and stuff like that. They had mentioned that, oh yeah, we might see something like that, but that was so long ago. I can't remember who said what, when, where. But will this happen? I think it will. I think they'll throw some games on there, in all opinion. Let's see here. Does it have something like OTG mode to simply act as a display for something else? I don't believe so. But if anyone has it in the table, let us know. I don't believe so. But that's what's going on. I mean, would you consider it a multicade? I'm like, well, you can play a ton of, you're supposed to be able to eventually play a ton of games on it. I'm like, I guess I'll cover it during this particular show. I wanted to also get your guys' feedback on the jukebox mode as we kind of gear over and we see what's up with iiRcade 1.21 gigawatts. I love that. Excuse me, guys. Are you guys enjoying jukebox mode on the iiRcade, or do you guys think it's a feature you're not going to use? I saw one guy in one of their Facebook groups. He said, well, what's the point of this if I have these no speakers or whatever? Like his whole house is wired with music, surround sound system. He's like, what's the point of this if I have this? Well, it's like, well, then obviously this feature is not for you. It's not that hard to figure out, right? This is for people who want to blare music in their arcade or blare music from their arcade machine in their arcade room when they're not using the device to actually play games. It's really not that complicated. And if you have stereo system or whatever banging throughout your house, it's probably a feature you're not going to use, right? Like it's not. I think some folks are overthinking it in these communities where they're like, well, I already have this Sonos system like spread out throughout my entire home. And I'm like, well, then this feature is not for you, dude. There's a lot of people out there who do not have full-fledged sound systems banging in their arcades. And this is a pretty cool feature for them. Now, for instance, This one back here behind me, since the feature went live, I have it on jukebox mode, and I work from home right here at this desk doing my day job. And I had my Spotify playlist playing on the iArcade in the background, obnoxiously loud, while I was working from home, and it was a ton of fun. That's what it's supposed to be for. Phil's Notebook says he thinks it's a cool idea. Let's get some of our viewer feedback. Mike says he loves it. Ritual Dell says it's nothing revolutionary. It's just cool to have it. Yes, better to have it than to not have it. And what's funny is it was a Kickstarter promise. I'm sorry, it was a Kickstarter goal that was not met. But Jong said, you know what, we're going to give it to you anyway in the future. And here it is. Took about 8 months, but it's here. Rainwater says it makes me want a second iArcade so I can have it played while I play an iArcade. Yeah, that's kind of funny. Like, in all honesty, you might just want to get yourself a radio instead of another $600 arcade machine. Unless, did somebody say LAN party? And it's a free service as well, and all that kinds of stuff. Michael B, the Game Genie, says Jong is the best, and Jong really is. He's just the absolute best. Now, Jong and I have not spoken today, guys, so in full transparency, I have no idea what he's announcing tomorrow, Friday, or if anything would even be announced. I think, but then again, isn't Friday now their gaming stream show? But I don't know what games are being released and all that stuff, so I don't have any updates on that particular front. We got a super sticker from Aeromad for $9.99. Thanks so much, guys. Yeah, a little bit of sad news was announced today, and this is part of our multicade updates, is that super sweet Mutant Football League themed iArcade cabinet is delayed. And unfortunately, it's delayed for a couple of reasons. Number one, getting the game optimized and running, as well as number two, what were they saying? Oh, yeah, shipping issues, getting containers available to ship the cabinets over from Korea, from overseas. Because remember, they manufacture their cabinets in Korea, South Korea, not in China like some of these other companies. But yeah, due to this container shortage thing, that is 100% real. If you guys have been following New Wave Toys, the Replicades, they have been so transparent. Again, isn't it funny how transparency makes us happy? Isn't that funny? They've been so transparent, posting everywhere on their social medias. Guys, we have no containers to send over that little mini 1943 arcade game. We want to give it to you, but we have no containers. You know what I mean? Or the shipping costs are going crazy. Like, they're letting everyone know what's going on. iArcade is doing the same thing. I love it when these gaming companies are transparent, because even if there's a delay or even if it's bad news, like, I'm not ready to go jump off a cliff because these companies are letting me know what's going on. So yes, it does suck. Mutant Football League was delayed. I can't wait until the game itself is released on the platform. And I'm begging, like, please give us online play so we can play this game online against each other. That would make it totally 100% worth it, in my opinion. Because I own the game on the Switch, and as cool as all that is, I would really want to play the arcade version against other people playing on their arcades. I hope that makes sense. Yep, they've kind of switched their format. Tuesday is announcements, Friday's game releases, but you never know. They might sneak in something like they snuck in Jet Spin, that pinball game, last Friday. Yeah, Friday's game days with Michael. There you guys go. All right, let me catch up real quick on the live chat before we move on here. Ritual Dell says, I know if I wait long enough, iArcade will release something better. I'm holding out for Dragon's Lair for me holiday time. So he's waiting until the holiday season, but no added pressure, no peer pressure, bro. But they do have that sale going on right now, and that sale only lasts for another week or two or a couple of weeks, right? The back to school sale, $100 off all cabinets plus free shipping. Dude, that's like $200 savings off their premium price cabinets. You know what? Honestly, I'm not a big fan of the Amico. You guys will notice if you've been following my channel for a while, I have not covered the Amico at all. It's just not a product that interests me. The new Amico coming out. You'll notice I've never covered it. So my apologies, my friend Don. I hope it comes out on time as well for you. I don't know. Is that a product that you guys would want some coverage on? Let me know, and I'll see what I can do. Let's see here. We got Mark Street is here. By the way, guys, Mark Street is another board game enthusiast. He's got a really good YouTube channel. Go ahead and put that in the comments section here of this live stream, Mark. Mark and I got to talking recently, got to know each other. Another board game enthusiast who recently picked it up on iiRcade and posted a review on his YouTube channel. And his review was really well done. It's worth a watch. Kev Gret is correct. There is no guarantee that there will be a holiday sale for iiRcade. So just a heads up there. Don, I don't like D'Amico either. Oh, he was being sarcastic. Okay, my apologies, my friends. My apologies. Yes, Mark from Dice Tower. Make sure you guys check it out. I like Mark. Mark and I were talking offline, and I need to get Mark and Rain. I need to get Mark and Jeff together, and maybe we'll have like a board game type show or something like that. Phil's notebook says I should do a poll. Do a poll about what? What do you want to do a poll about? Tell me what poll you want. Maybe we'll throw it in there. And who saw this crap today going around YouTube? No official announcements made by Atari. No press releases. Nothing. At least from what I saw today. But this blew my mind. Soulja Boy is the new CEO of Atari? And he posted this weird, like horribly produced video, like his cell phone. Did you guys see this crap? And a couple guys put it out there. And, it could just be Soulja Boy pulling a ruse on everybody. That guy, he's the kind of guy who talks a big game, but doesn't deliver on what he talks. Me personally, I don't think this is true at all. I think this is 100% BS. I think this is a complete social media hogwash thing. Maybe this guy bought like 10 stocks of Atari. He's got to be trolling. He's got to be trolling. It's not real because I'm sorry. Atari themselves have not liked or commented any of his posts. No press releases came out and things like that. And last time I checked, yeah. I'm the new CEO of the ocean then. All the oceans. I love it. I honestly think it's a complete joke. I do not support him at all in any way because it's complete stupid crap. Like, you know what I mean? Like, seriously. And those Soulja Boy consoles or whatever, that's a complete joke of a story, but don't get me started. Don't get me started on that. If it is true, it'll be equipped with 24-inch rims. There you guys go. All right. So let's talk about the AtGames Legends Pinball Machine. We got some interesting updates that just came out today. Did AtGames give us the ultimate updates? All right, guys. So taking a look at AtGames, we got some interesting things going on over there. So for starters, AtGames, the listings are now available on Sam's Club and Sam's Club. Excuse me, running out of fluid there. And so now you can go in, you can get your orders. So you can order an AtGames Legends Pinball Machine from Sam's Club, as well as you could leave reviews for the product if you like it, if you hate it. I know AtGames, they would love for people to leave reviews on, like the Sam's Club website, but they want you to be honest. If you hate it, if you've had a bad experience, or if you love it and you think it's a great product, they would love to see those reviews get added to the Sam's Club listings because they just went online. They don't care whether you leave good feedback or bad feedback, but they definitely would like you to leave some sort of feedback. So, let them know. I've actually started doing that myself. Like I'll hop on like Walmart's website and I'll be like, oh yeah, that Galaga countercade I got for $49. I wrote a little review in there. I'm like, I gave it 4 stars. You know what I mean? And the 4 stars is because I modded it. Make sure you guys leave feedback if you have time. Now, they did release a firmware update today. And the big thing for not really a big thing for AtGames, just a big piece of the future of this pinball machine, I think, is this easy mode. And they've cleaned up the easy mode a bit. Now, I did a video about easy mode. It got like a week ago, got about 3,000 views. Thank you so much. Pretty good for a week old video. And they've kind of fine-tuned that user interface and stuff like that. The goal of that especially is, like, hey, if you don't want to deal with all the different like App Store X, BYOG menus and all that stuff, or you have friends and family over who aren't familiar with the AtGames ecosystem, which isn't very user friendly to begin with, well, now they have this user friendly thing. So let's kind of take a look and see what they did. Now, what they did here, it's still in beta. It's not final, but what's really cool is they've made a couple of great updates in the firmware update. Let's check it out, guys. Watch this quick video clip.
Here's a quick demo of the easy mode upgrade. It provides speed performance as well as navigating with strictly the D-pad and the joystick. So it's pretty cool. Check it out. So I have the upgraded arcade control deck with the joystick, but if you just have the stock OEM control deck with the D-pad, it'll work the same. So you can navigate everything with just the joystick, with the exception of launching the games. So if you want to go to all, we're going to hit right, and this is going to bring you to the selection page. You can go slowly, or if you want to go really fast, check out that speed performance. You could also select per letter. Now when you're at the alphabet selection screen, you're going to go up and down. Once you go into the B section to select your games, you're going to hit left. And then once you're in your game selection page, up and down again. So I want to check out the G. I'm going to hit left. I'm going to go up and down again. And then you could, of course, just select by individual game pack catalog. And then, of course, if you want to do quick start, you're going to hit both flippers at the same time. And then it's going to quick start the game for you.
Pinball Champ 82.
And this is going to be scheduled on today's release.
There you guys go. What'd you guys think of that? So what I liked is the fact that, yes, Kev Gret, the control deck can now be used in the firmware update. So I think easy mode, when they first revealed it, they're like, hey, we want you to have the ability, like on some of your other like DIY pinball machines, there's a lot of them where you don't even have to move your hands off the sides of your pinball machine. You use your nudge and flipper buttons just to move and select between tables and all that kinds of stuff. So they're trying to mirror that. And then they heard fan feedback. They're like, well, okay, well, that's cool, but we have these, $200 control decks. We would like to use them with easy mode. So AtGames is giving it to you in the firmware update that was released today. That's pretty awesome, guys. So it'll have compatibility with that joystick there and all the buttons and all that stuff. And also what I really liked is it was moving too slow. And that was feedback that I had given, was that it's moving too slow switching games and things of that nature. And now you saw in that video, guys, it's like flying through the games if you hold down. And, because as you can imagine, guys, there's not like 10 games on this pinball machine. there's 22 built in. But of course, if you have all the Zac packs and stuff, Tato games, you have 149 games, soon to be 152, because in just a couple of weeks, those Tato pinball games are coming out on National Owners Day, and I'm really hoping they're not delayed. I really want those to come out on National Owners Day. And yes, and it's still in beta, Canada, Phil. They've heard our feedback. I believe we should see this. And AtGames, you need to make this happen as well. Add a favorites list. That would be totally cool. Antisocial Hero, great feedback here. I would like them to make the table screenshot brighter and the table logo to fade away after a second so you can see the table. I love this idea. Optically, I think that would be fantastic. William Tinney, any new tables coming out? Yes, the 3 new Tato games are coming out National Owners Day. That's all we know so far. Canada Phil says it's nice. That's a lot of tables. The reason why I want an AtGames Legends Pinball. But keep in mind, though, if you buy an AtGames Legends Pinball from Sam's Club, guys, this is important because I've noticed there's some confusion out there. Because it's a cheaper price, you'll notice it's what, $6.99, something like that. It just comes with the 22 games, the Gottlieb games. It doesn't come with the Zac pack. The bundle you buy from AtGames on their website, which is like what, $7.49, something like that. that comes with all the Zac Packs 1 through 4, I believe. So if you have to decide what's best for you. Like, do I want to save some money now and get the pinball machine now and get that 90-day warranty from Sam's Club and free delivery? Well, it's like $10 and all that stuff. Or do I want the full boat? I want everything today. Sam's Club, I'll buy the Zac Pack later. You know what I mean? You guys got to make the decision for yourself. But also, they fixed that big shipping issue with Sam's Club. Sam's Club, it now comes in one box. So both the back glass display as well as the main unit all come in a single box. That's pretty awesome because there were a lot of people who, their back glass or their box got separated or lost or something when they ordered from Sam's Club earlier this year. So that problem is going away as well because it's just one box that they got to keep track of. All right, let's go back and let's catch up on the feedback. Drives in Detail says the volume is still screwed up after my latest firmware update. Is that on your built-in games or on your OTG and all that stuff? Let us know. Looking forward to the Valve Steam Deck. Well, who isn't? Let's see what else we got going on here. What is going on here? Sorry guys, I'm just trying to catch up on the live chat. Dubs, did you go to the movies tonight? That looks like a theater cup. No, it is a theater cup, but it's one of the ones where you bought and you took it home, and now we use it all the time. Let's see what other live feedback. Man, I must be really behind. PDubs, who I love his name, says he's pulling the trigger during Nod, which is fantastic. Brian says, "What up, Polo?" And how was your day? What did you have for supper? Decisions. Elmo says, "P-Dubs, please take off your glasses." Oh, yeah. Are we getting a really bad glare? Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I had a lot of stuff I had to read, man. I was trying to read for you guys. And then also, so those are the updates with the AtGames Legends pinball machine. Can't wait for all this stuff to come out. Oh my God, sexy eyes. Whoa, hold on, bro. Hold on. What's happening here? What's happening here, man? Is this because OnlyFans got shut down today? Now you guys are going to come into PDubs Arcade Loft live stream and, is that what's going on? National Owners Day is September 6th, my friend. September 6th. But I do believe, excuse me, the gaming contests and things are going to be running from the 4th through the 6th. I think it's going to last the entire weekend, guys. So stay tuned for the announcements. Pretty much it's going to be taking over everything. Hot tub stream. Oh, yeah, we should start an only dubs. There you go, Chris. That just made my night. Okay, let's take a look. The issue with the volume is the Zac table's being too low. I have to load a Gottlieb table to fix it. Then all is good. I have a support ticket open with AtGames. Definitely let me know what they say. And we'll go from there because it's the whole weekend. What do you think are the odds of a core-powered handheld from AtGames? A core-powered handheld from AtGames. Why would you? I don't know. I mean, the Legends Core, the Gamer Core, like you would have to... I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys want AtGames to make a handheld? I would want them to use the same chipset that's in the pinball machine. As you guys know, the pinball machine has a much better chip and capabilities than the arcade machines themselves, as well as the Gamer Pro devices. Hence the reason why, like the pinball games on this device, on the pinball machine, they run at 1080p, 60 frames per second. But on these devices, they run at 720p, 30 frames per second. Obviously, because better performance, better hardware. I mean, I don't think so. Like when you said handheld, yeah, they're all the talk right now. But honestly, I don't see it. Like I got the Valve Steam Deck coming, and I have my Nintendo Switch, and that's it for me for handhelds. A Legends deck. There you go. I like that. I don't know, just me personally. But if you guys want it, let them know. Maybe they'll bring it out. But if they did bring it out, they would need to use that chipset, right? That way we can get the best games playing. Tony says he's afraid to update the firmware on his ALP. The OTG are working pretty good with 2-week-old firmware. Well, I haven't updated the firmware yet. I just got the notes and that video clip and stuff like that. So I'll update the firmware myself, and I'll leave a comment on the video, let you know if I encounter any issues playing OTG on mine. I'll let you know. The Real AZ became a YouTube channel member, guys. That's right. He has joined the Loft Army, and as a special thank you, here you go, buddy. Yeah, so I'm thinking, I was trying to think of something fun I could do for my channel members, especially with National Owners Day approaching. Like, what could I do for my channel only members? And I'm like, well, what I could do is maybe we could do like a special like kickoff show or something for National Owners Day or something. That would be kind of cool. I mean, we wouldn't be able to reveal too much, but that would be cool. Plus, I promised my channel members, excuse me, on the next members only live stream, we would do giveaways on some of the Gamer Pro and Gamer Minis. So we have those giveaways that we got to get done for our channel members as well. So yeah, we'll try and set something up like that. A pizza party show, that would be great. You know, he's got that Mr. T icon. You could call me TT, Mr. T. Scott James, Jong needs to release an iArcade Connect like box or board. Okay, there you go. Keon, when is Nod? Seems they have one every few months. No, this is they had one once a year. This year it's twice a year. So the weekend, Labor Day weekend, my friend, September 4th through September 6th is National Owners Day. In fact, you know what, guys? Here, let's do this. Let's do this. If you guys are watching on your phone or your computer, do I have it? Here, is this it? Hang on. Let me get this off of here. You guys can take a screenshot of this. There you guys go. It says right there, September 6th, 2021, but it's actually probably going to be September 4th through September 6th. It's probably going to go the entire weekend, everybody. You can take a screenshot right there. There's your National Owners Day. I have the new one. I got to find it. It's in here somewhere. Where can I get my official PDub stickers? Well, I have a bundle I need to send out still that people are mad that I haven't mailed yet. So you guys got to give me a little bit of time. 8-bit vinyl. What's going on, my friend? Welcome to the show. Has the sticker prices increased? Yeah, but we're going to use MDF now instead of Home Depot plywood. So we'll be able to get the stickers done at a cost-effective price. Cruisin's coming out. Yep, that's going to be fantastic. National Owners Day is 3 days. Well, National Owners Day is like 1 day, but like they'll probably have like gaming events. Like you guys remember what they did back in March, right? You know, they wanted people to play and participate, like play the games on ArcadeNet, play the leaderboards, things like that. They'll probably do the same thing, right? Probably last the entire weekend. So yeah. Anything else? What else is on your mind, guys? My time is your time. Whatever you guys have for us before we wrap things up for the night, let me know in the live chat. Happy to talk about stuff. You all ready for CM Punk Manana? Heck yeah. Can't wait for that. Discount tables. I hope those are part of the Nod sales. AtGames needs a handheld. Look at this. You know, this is honestly the first time I've ever heard anyone tell me they want AtGames to make a new handheld device using like their Legends Core type hardware versus that horrible stuff they did in the past, right? Very interesting. Very interesting. Oh, Vic, you don't have to pay me for a stamp. And yeah, you're on that list, buddy. You're on that list. But don't worry, you'll get them. In fact, here, I'll show you. They're still here, buddy. I got them. I'm holding them hostage, but we'll get them out. We'll get them out. Any inside info, Dubs, on what those new tables might be? Yeah, the 3 new Tato games. That's it. Just the 3 new Tato games. And we've already announced those titles. You guys know what those are. Let's see here. Have you played any fun games lately? So I'll tell you what I'm playing, and this is actually a great topic. What are we playing? So, for instance, on my Nintendo Switch, I picked up the PGA 2K21 golf game because the Mario Golf game is okay, but it's not as good as 2K21 Golf because Nintendo Switch they had it on sale. It was hella cheap. It was like $10 or something like that for like this $60 game. And I've put in like 15, 20 hours playing that game a lot, playing a lot of you guys know I love golf games. And I told Detroit Love it was on sale. And so Detroit Love and me, we did that golfing live stream and stuff. Detroit Love has put in well over like 80 hours in that game. He is obsessed with that golf game. Every time I turn on my Switch, it says Detroit Love is playing golf. That's why he's not filming any YouTube videos. But that game's actually a lot of fun, and we can play against each other and all that stuff. Now, when it comes to my Xbox, I'm playing the Resident Evil 2 remake because Michael B. and all you guys, when we did our zombie show, Resident Evil 2, the original, I've played, I've beaten, love that game. Never played the remake. I was like, oh, it's a remake. Why should I play it? But everyone was like, the Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 remakes, you must go play these games. So, yeah, I'm probably, I would say, about a third of the way through Resident Evil 2 remake. I'm looking forward to beating that game. I'm loving it. Resident Evil 2 remake is so cool. And when I beat that game, I'm hoping I can do Resident Evil 3 remake. I'm excited about that. When it comes to the arcades in my home, I played Jetpin. Although Jetpin is starting to make me mad because I'll get a really high score and I'm like, oh great, I'm gonna crack the leaderboards again. But then when the pinball lands in the water, you lose your points, right? And it's starting to make me go, grrr! I can't get in the top 30 anymore on the leaderboard because I keep losing points in Jetpin. And then on my MVSX the other day, I fired up. Well, you guys know I got the high-low hack. I think I fired up Knights of the Round on there, so that was a lot of fun. Because I hadn't touched that cabinet in a little while. It's like, oh geez, I need to play a game on this thing. So I played Knights of the Round. And then what other games am I playing? Is that dog barking? What else am I playing on my? Well, of course, on the pinball machine, I'm just jumping from pinball game to pinball game. I'm not like obsessed with a single table. Let's see here. This is what I need to do. Yes. So actually, I'm going to, because I'm free tonight, I'm going to play MCAP's Pinball FX3 tournament, the Back to the Future tournament. I'm going to play Back to the Future Pinball FX3 tonight. I made the dog start barking. There you go. Stardust, thanks for the shout out. Yeah, guys, if you enjoy the channel, if you enjoy the conversation, do us a favor, give us a thumbs up. You guys don't realize how much interacting with the video helps the video and helps us in the mission of fighting against the YouTube algorithm. Any info on the blaster? Not yet. No info on the blaster yet. Let's see what else we got going on here. Think iiRcade will make an integrated light up marquee for their custom cabs. In my honesty, movie Mark, I don't think so. I think they have so much they need to do in regards to rounding out their IP, their arcade library, because they're going to make more improvements to the actual application that's on your phone. Like there's improvements that are needed there, improvements to their operating system, improvements to their UI, all the new games that they've licensed that need optimized and added, as well as all the new features that we've all been clamoring for, scan lines, filters, things like that. I honestly don't think a light up marquee is top of mind to iiRcade. I honestly don't. Although we all wish these light up. I do agree with you there. CM Dubs. Ooh, I like the way that sounds. It's clobbering time. Thanks so much, Stardust. I really appreciate it. What was really cool about this stream, guys, is that I got to hang out with all you guys, my friends, viewers of the channel. You guys are awesome. And you guys make doing this exciting for me. And I can't wait to meet all of you in person. We're going to start making the rounds a bit more. If you live in the Chicagoland area, I will be flying back home to Chicago next month in September. I'll let you guys know when. While I'm in Chicago, of course, I'll probably swing by the iArcade office, visit Jong. I told everyone I would check every room, closet, desk drawer, see if I could find what other stuff he's working on. But also, while I'm there, I'm going to go to Galloping Ghost. We're going to film some videos there at Galloping Ghost. So if you guys want to partake in that, I'll make sure we put community posts out there, and we could all hang out and party in Chicago. And then also in October, I'll be going to Vegas. So when I'm in Vegas in October, if you guys are in the Vegas area, would love to meet you guys. Probably go to the Pinball Hall of Fame, shoot some footage there, and all that kinds of stuff. And we'll see how it's going. And swing into Toronto. Yeah. Can I tell you guys something funny? I don't have a passport. I've never traveled outside the country. I'm 40 years old, never traveled outside the country ever. So yeah, I would need to get a passport and all that stuff. I should probably go do that, right? Because what would be really cool would be to head up to Canada and visit like Nostalgia and Michael B. the Game Genie and all you guys up there. That would be super cool as well. Are you going to do anything in Arizona? Yeah, so there are there's a couple arcade places that I'm trying to, there's when it comes to filming stuff, sometimes there's liability concerns and things like that. So we're trying to get some filming done here in Arizona at some of these barcades. So hopefully we can make that happen for you guys as well. So that would be really cool. And I'm not talking like, oh, hey, just a walkthrough like we're filming while we're hanging out. They don't care about that because people do that all the time with their cell phones, right? Now I'm talking about actually like, hey, man, we want to do a show from your barcade. And there's a lot more involved in that. You know what I mean? There's a lot more to get signed off and stuff like that. So let's see. Taking my daughter to VidCon in October. That would be super cool. 40-year-old passport virgin. I am. Rainwater Games says, I think Nostalgia and Michael B are on different parts. It would be like visiting Texas, New York. So maybe what we should do is tell them to meet us in the middle by Carl, by Detroit Love. And maybe we'll just meet in Detroit. 2 years ago, I went to Aruba. Before that, I had left the country. I hadn't left the country either. He's 52. Oh, good. See, I don't feel so bad now. I'm not the only one who has never left the country. This is great. Just drive to the border and say you're going to Alaska, then make a right turn. I meant to make the right turn at Albuquerque. Jason Tierney's here from AtGames. Party in Windsor. There you go. Meet up at Arby's. There you go. Let's see here. Jeffrey Sykes says, where are the barcades in Arizona? There's a few of them, my friend. There's I love the Electric Bat Arcade. There's also the Level 357 barcade. I like that one as well. They're worth checking out. Let's see here. Meet in the middle at the Buy Stuff store. There you guys go. Buy Stuff store. Which, by the way, guys, Buy Stuff store, they sent me a product to review about 2 months ago, and I finally filmed the review. I just need to edit and post the video. So don't worry, guys, it's coming. These guys probably hate me now. They're like, we're never going to send PDubs another product to review ever. I'm so behind. What can you do? Stardust says YouTube would suck without you, PDubs. Well, I appreciate that. Also, guys, just to let you know. All right. Now, I don't want anyone to take this the wrong way. So calm down. Calm down before I even get into this. Calm down, fellow YouTubers. Here's something that I've noticed is since we've started doing our retro gaming podcast shows, there are a ton of new retro gaming podcast shows popping up, right? You guys have, oh my God, that dog. Can you shut the dog up, please? Now, what's funny is my wife is going to kill me for yelling that downstairs. You guys don't even realize it. When I hang up here and go downstairs, she's going to be, my wife is half Puerto Rican. She's going to be standing there like, anyway, guys. So fellow YouTubers, don't freak out. This isn't a shot at all of you, but I've noticed that a lot of people are like, you know what, we want to do these podcast shows or these live streams, and a lot of folks, we're all using the same software, right? Like StreamYard or something like that, right? So all the shows look the same, right? So if all the shows look the same, you really got to stand out, right? You got to make your content look the absolute best. You have to put on the best show, the best entertainment, the best production. And of course, you'll find that every Friday night on the Super Game Room Dudes channel, right? Absolutely, 100%. Make sure you guys subscribe to the show. But what I'm doing here is I'm doing something completely crazy with the I Hate Monday show. So the I Hate Monday show was my solo podcast. The Super Game Room Dudes is like me collaborating with other people. But our solo podcast on Mondays is going to be insane, high quality production value, stuff that I've been working on behind the scenes. And the I Hate Monday show is going to be revamped and relaunched, well, probably mid-September, like after National Owners Day, after we get through all that mess. But I think if you guys like my podcast shows, like my live streams, when you guys come back and see the new I Hate Monday show, I think you guys are really going to like it. I think you guys are really going to like it. So we're going to have a lot of fun. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have a lot of fun. Don't yell at your wife. There you guys go. All right, dudes. Well, I've taken up enough of your time. It's late at night on the East Coast. If you're late to the party, please go back and watch the replay. Leave us a comment. Make sure you give us a thumbs up on the way out if you enjoyed the show. As always, guys, thanks for hanging out upstairs with us at PDubs Arcade Loft or PDubs Arcade Office. The new I Hate Monday show is coming soon. You guys are absolutely going to love it. We got a lot of big projects in the work and things. It's if people are like PDubs is quitting YouTube, PDubs needs to leave. We don't want PDubs anymore. PDubs sucks. Well, guess what, guys? You're going to get a whole lot more of PDubs, and you can take that check to the bank and cash it, my friends. You can take that check to the bank and cash it. We're going to have a lot of fun in these coming months because, guys, we are going to hit 10,000 subscribers before the end of the year. I guarantee it. All right, guys. That's all I got for you. You guys go have fun. Play some games. Yes, I'm stalling for time because I'm trying to find my button. Hopefully you guys found that funny. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out upstairs with us. You guys are amazing. Have a great day.